Hey guys, what's up? JWhisp here, and welcome to episode 2 of the new 1.17 Survival Let's Play. And here we are back in the brand new world. Before we start today's episode, let me just say thank you guys so much for the crazy support in the first episode. Tons of comments, likes, and you guys giving me immense support. I'm trying to reply to as many comments as I can, so thank you guys. But here we are back in the world, and we did pretty good in the first episode. We got a lot of resources, we explored a bit, and we got ourselves this really awesome looking starter house. The other thing we did right towards the end of the episode was get ourselves this new dog. Now, I asked for name suggestions for this dog, but I still haven't decided, and since it was towards the end of last episode, I want to give everyone a chance to come up with a name suggestion. So if you have any name ideas for this dog, let me know down in the comments below. I always like hearing name suggestions. I'll either pick, maybe the most liked comment or whichever name I like the best. But we have this little dog boy here. We have the starter house. Haven't really decorated too much inside, but I've put all of my little random items all over the place in the chest. And we're doing pretty good considering it was only episode 1. We're definitely pretty stacked so far. And, we have a lot of resources around here. We have a lot of animals. We have this big village. So there's definitely a lot for us to do and explore. So I'm super stoked that we got this really awesome seed and really good place for us to be at. There's tons of cows, and we also have this sugarcane growing here, which means it shouldn't be too hard for us to get a fully level 30 enchantment table. I already have some obsidian. I just need some diamonds, and there is actually one village house that has some bookshelves and lecterns, so that'll be really useful too. I can use the lecterns to get ourselves a mending villager, and we can hopefully get mending pretty early on. But that's a recap of yesterday's episode, so let's get into today's episode. So 1.17 is the Caves and Cliffs update, which means caves have huge updates. Now, we don't have updated cave generation yet. However, we still have access to a lot of new blocks, new ores, and of course, updated textures in the caves. You can also find some different loot in some of the chests now. In dungeon chests and abandoned mineshaft chests, there is some slightly different loot. You can find some of the blocks that you would normally find in lush caves whenever we get those released. So what I want to do, at least to start off, is do some cave exploration, but it's not just going to be boring cave exploration and mining. I am going to show you guys some techniques and tricks for mining, especially in 1.17, because there are some differences in how mining works. We have copper ore now, which is a totally new ore. We have gold and iron with some slight new changes, because now instead of dropping ore, we get the new raw variant of the ore, and you have to smelt the raw variant. What's really cool about the raw variant, though, is if I have Fortune 3 on a pickaxe, I can actually get more gold and more iron, which means Fortune 3 finally works on gold and iron. But besides that, there also are some slight changes to ore generation in the actual caves themselves. There's some slightly different Y levels at which the ores spawn, so mining is a totally new game. It's a lot different, and especially once we get new cave generation in 1.18, the entire game of mining will be totally different. What I'm going to do is check around this area and see if I can find a good cave entrance. Maybe a big cave entrance or a ravine, something like that would be really useful. But if I can't, I guess I can always just start mining underground and hope for the best. But if I found some sort of cave or something like that, that would be a lot more interesting and a lot more useful, because I don't just want to dig through tons of oh, here's a cave. I don't just want to dig through tons of cobblestone for no reason. I really just need to get myself a lot of ores. I'm pretty low on everything. I need some coal, I need some iron, I need some gold, especially gold for those golden apples, which are going to be super useful. And I also would like to maybe get myself a shield, since I still don't have great armor yet. But let's see. Oh, okay. Here we have some copper. Now, the nice thing about copper is even sometimes without Fortune 3, you can get more than one copper per copper ore. As you can see there, I mined about maybe 7 or 8 blocks, and I got 20 raw copper, which is really good, which makes building with copper a much more viable option since it's not as hard to get. I definitely want to do a lot of builds involving copper in this Let's Play. I want to do a lot of things related to 1.17, and I want to experiment with a lot of the new blocks. We have copper, we have deep slate, and all those new variants, and together, I think it can make for some pretty interesting builds. But let's look around this cave, and let's look around the general area. It seems like this cave is pretty much dried up, but let's see if we can find ourselves a good place to mine. Well, I've checked out a few surface caves, and I haven't found anything too useful. The only lead I have is right over here. There is a little area that seems to lead pretty deep, so I guess let's go down here. I didn't want to go to— oh, whoa, hold up. An axolotl. Hold on, I think we can get this. I think we can get ourselves our first... Oh, no, did he die? Okay, no, he's just swimming. I think we can get ourselves our first axolotl. What I was going to say before I was distracted by this axolotl is I didn't want to originally come down here because I don't have the best armor and weapons yet, and so I wanted to play it rather safe. But what we can do is... Actually, let's grab the axolotl first. I was going to make another bucket for the axolotl because we still need our water bucket to keep us safe in case we run into lava. But let's see if we can collect this bad boy. Where'd he go? Okay, he's right up there. Yes! There we go! And we got ourselves one of the other new 1.17 achievements, the cutest predator. There is another achievement involving the axolotl. You actually have to use the axolotl to help you defeat an enemy, usually a drowned. But here we go. We have ourselves our cute little axolotl. Look at him! And he's a yellow one too. The yellow ones are really nice. They're a bit more rare than the white and brown ones. But that's pretty awesome. There we go. And then we have enough iron for another water bucket here. But boom! We got ourselves our first axolotl. So, just like I asked in the beginning of the video for any name suggestions for the dog, I guess if you guys have any name suggestions for our new little axolotl friend, also let me know about that because I'm curious. I've had some people come up with some pretty clever axolotl names, especially with my previous hardcore survival let's play that I did in the 1.17 snapshots. But let's see what else we can find down here. Maybe this is our lucky cave. Maybe there's some good stuff for us down here. We have to be really careful though. I don't have a shield, and I do have iron armor, but I don't have the best armor. It's not anything great. We'll go down there in a sec. I want to check out this side of the cave first. Looks like there's a lot of iron for us to explore. Okay, I see some glow lichen over there. Does this cave go... Okay, looks like this cave ends, but we have some glow lichen. Let's check out over here and see if we can grab this iron. I want to grab all the iron in the beginning, just because, you know, I want to get a full set of iron armor, iron tools. Probably need a few extra iron tools before we can get full diamond tools. But after that, I think we should be pretty set on iron, because we already have a decent amount. I still have a little bit of raw iron back at my chests at home, and we already have a good amount here. I really like the new raw ore system with gold and iron, especially once we get fortune on our pickaxe. We're going to be rolling around in gold and iron. It won't even be funny, especially copper. Copper too. Let's see, anything else over here? Okay, we have some iron and some copper. It's still, like I was saying in the last episode, it's still very hard for me to tell the difference between these two. The color blindness is really not with me in this one, but I can tell that copper does have a slight greenish tint every now and then. When they first released the textures for iron and copper, they were even more similar, but then enough people complained that they looked too similar. I can at least tell the difference between these two now, but for me, it's hard. I was not genetically blessed with eyes that could see color perfectly. Alright, let's see. Let's grab all the copper. How much copper are we at? Okay, half a stack. And then, what? Ooh, whoa, 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 hello. Okay, looks like there is a pretty big cave for us to explore. Okay, I'll grab this iron, and I think after this, I should be good on iron. If I grab every piece of iron I find, it's gonna be a long video. So, let's grab this iron and explore the rest of that cave really fast. I also might want to go back and grab some of that glow lichen. If I make myself a pair of shears, which I can do, I think we need shears to grab the glow lichen. Is there anything else besides iron around here? Let's just light up the cave really fast and see if there's anything. I will come back and get some of this iron, but we can check it out. Ooh! Hello! Okay. Maybe I won't go back for that iron. Well, maybe I will. Let's see. We have more iron than we need right now. Okay. This is pretty nice. Okay. An abandoned mine shaft. Let's go. Okay, here's an emerald. Plus, here is some of the new cobbled deep slate. Now, deep slate has so many variants, which is absolutely insane. You know, just with deep slate here, you can get polished deep slate, or you can smelt deep slate, change it, you can use a stone cutter, and there are so many different variants of deep slate, and you can make it look absolutely amazing by doing some cool different things with it. So we're going to collect a little bit of deep slate here. I'll collect more maybe on stream or off camera. We don't need too much deep slate right... Oh, another emerald. We don't need too much deep slate right now, but in the future I will want a lot more because we're going to use a lot of deep slate for some build projects. But this is really nice that we found this because a spider spawner nearby means good news, because that means we can make ourselves a spider spawner XP farm. Okay, well, let's be careful here. Let's try not to die. I don't have any milk, unfortunately. Okay, I think we're safe. Let's just let's light up the spawner. But yeah, this means that we can make ourselves a spider spawner XP farm with cave spider spawners. So, that's perfect. Won't be great at getting us XP, but it'll definitely get us enough XP to enchant a little bit of armor before we fight the Ender Dragon. So, that's pretty awesome. Ooh, okay. Yo, this is... Oh, we have some tough. Is there a geode around here? Maybe, I don't know. This looks like a pretty big cave system. Alright, let's go one place at a time exploring it. There's so many emeralds here! What is with all these emeralds? This is insane. If you guys are also using the seed, because I know a lot of people are playing in the seed with me, here are the coordinates in case you want to hop on with me. So yeah, you can come over here, because there's a lot of people that were using this seed. Let's look around. Oh my gosh! 2 more emeralds, and what? What is going on? Why are there so many emeralds? I wonder if they increased the emerald spawn chance for 1.17. I'll leave the iron for now. I mostly just want to explore some of this cave and see what we can find. Ugh. But what's also going to be amazing is, not only are we getting tons of great ores, what's our Y level? 19, okay. Not only are we getting tons of great ores, but there is a chance that in some of these chests, let's be careful, we can find, I didn't know I was going to fall, we can find some of the new 1.17 blocks from Lush Caves. Oh, yo, look at this. Well, anyways, thanks for that. Let's collect this water really fast since we are out of water. There's a giant ravine here. I'm going to explore the ravine, and then I think I'm going to go back to the mine shaft because I just want to, I don't know, I want to explore all of it, but there's so much to explore. It might take us a while, so I don't want to, you know, spend the entire episode just mining in this ravine. But let's see what we can find, because honestly, I'm curious. There are how many emeralds are we at? We're at 7 emeralds from mining. We haven't even traded with any villagers, and we have 7. Oh, make that 8 emeralds. I don't know what's going on. I've never gotten so many emeralds just from mining. It's absolutely insane. And oh, it looks like we have another glow squid. The reason I want the glow ink sacs is because not only can you make glowing item frames, but you can actually make signs glow now, and you can change the color of signs with different dyes. So we're gonna mess around with that. Maybe we'll name our house or our village something like that. Ooh, let's run away from the zombie. I don't think I want to explore those caves because the Y level is too high for diamonds to spawn in those areas, and the main thing I'm looking for right now is diamonds, because, I don't know, we have a decent amount of iron. I'll grab as much copper as we can find, because copper's always great, but diamonds are the priority right now. I don't want to mine too much more than I have to, simply because I didn't bring a spare pickaxe, and our pickaxe is about to break. I guess if I really wanted to, I could craft another one right now, but let's just play it safe. Let's see what we can find first before I go all crazy. And also, there is so much iron here, and we are super close to our house, so if I end up needing more iron in the future, I can always come back here. But I honestly don't think I will. We'll probably have diamonds pretty soon, which means we won't need too much more iron. Just some redstone. I don't need that right now. I don't really use too much redstone. Okay, looks like we checked out most of this ravine. Let's head back to the mine shaft and see if there's anything cool that we can find. Oh, okay. We got our first chest here. Let's see what's inside. Okay, not much, but there's a name tag. That's good. Let's also take some of the seeds we don't have yet. Okay, the name tag's cool. We can use that either for our dog or the axolotl. Let's be careful here. Let's not go over there yet. Let's check out this side. I haven't really found too much in this mine shaft yet. I've been exploring it a bit. All I really found was that chest. Let's check it over here, I guess. I don't know, it doesn't look like there's much. I'm having trouble finding some of the chests. It either might just be a really big mine shaft, and there's a whole different part that I haven't explored yet, or maybe there's just not a lot of chests. Some mine shafts are different than others, and so it might be harder for us to find some chests. But we're still doing pretty good. We're definitely, you know, we already have a decent amount of loot. Stack and a half of copper, decent amount of gold and iron. We got ourselves an axolotl, which is the thing I'm most excited about, honestly. I don't know what it is, but axolotls are just the cutest thing to me. I think they're possibly my favorite mob yet. I love axolotls in real life. I love axolotls in Minecraft, so it's a win-win situation. I'm just a big fan of them. I think it's great. And I also think it's great that Mojang, you know, decided to add an animal like the axolotl into Minecraft. You know, with the 1.15 update Buzzy Bees, the reason they added bees into Minecraft was to help raise awareness for the fact that our bee populations are going way down, and that if we don't do something fast, bee populations and bees could go extinct in the future, and we need bees to survive, which is also similarly what they did with axolotls. Axolotls are becoming more and more endangered by the day, and the populations are dwindling, and so they added them into the game, you know, in hopes that people will sort of, you know, learn to love axolotls more and help protect axolotls and their habitats. So, I really admire Mojang for doing something like that. But let's keep looking around this mine shaft. I'm sure there's some other stuff for us to find. I'm sure we can find some valuable loot. I'm sure there's some good stuff. Looks like there's really not too much, though. There's a lot of coal and a lot of iron. But besides that, I'm not really seeing much too useful. Our Y level's Unfortunately, a bit too high for diamonds to spawn in this mine shaft. But who knows, there might be a part of the mine shaft that leads to a slightly lower Y level, which could potentially have some diamonds. I definitely want to avoid the creepers and the... Uh-oh. Might have to fight the creepers and the zombies. I was going to say I want to avoid them. Whoop. Let's just have you blow up. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Oh, here's another chest. Okay. We got it. We got it. Let's take care of the creeper. Don't... Oh! I was going to say don't blow up the chest. Okay. We got a golden apple. That's pretty cool. Hopefully the creeper didn't blow up any of the items in the chest. Well, we got a golden apple, though. That's cool. We have 2 golden apples so far, which is pretty decent. And looks like we're at a dead end. So I think that might be it. I'm sure there's other parts of this mine shaft. Let's keep looking around and see if I can find anything else. Ugh, there's a chest on the other side of this corner, but the skeleton's blocking me from it. Okay, there we go. Our pickaxe is almost done for, so let's light up this area really fast. And we can check out the chest. I want to be careful, though. I really don't want a creeper or anything to sneak up on me. Okay, I think we're good. Let's check out the chest. See if there's any good loot in here. Ooh, I will grab the bones. Okay. Ooh! Okay, this is what I was talking about. Glowberries, one of the new blocks in 1.17. What you do is you plant glowberries on the ceiling, and they'll actually give you glowberries, and you can eat them, which is pretty cool. So we got that. Should I take the cobblestone? I don't know. Most of this stuff, my inventory is pretty full. We're definitely doing pretty good, but I'm glad we found that chest. You can find some other cool blocks in some of these chests, but glowberries are still pretty awesome. Still glad we found them because glowberries are one of the really fun new 1.17 blocks. Plus, they're pretty pretty. We don't have too many hanging plants in Minecraft. I mean, you could place leaves, I guess, but glowberries are really the only plants that hang from the ceiling. And of course, they have a berry that glows, so it just looks really awesome. So I'm really glad we found that. Let's keep looking around, though. I think we've pretty much explored most of this. That chest wasn't too far from the other one I found. I think, for the most part, though, we pretty much are done with the mineshaft. I've doubled back in a lot of areas that I've already been in before, so I don't think there's too much for us to explore. Looks like there's still some parts over here that I haven't seen, but we are running low on pickaxe durability. We are running low on torches. Again, I could just craft some more, but we've spent a long time in this cave, and I don't know if I want to spend too much time down here. So, I guess we'll finish exploring the last few corners of this mineshaft and see if there's any good loot. I really don't think there will be much. Oh! Okay, well, here's a giant cave. I don't know, maybe there will be more for us to explore. Let's see it, okay? Lots of skeletons, let's be careful. Still don't have my shield. Actually, in survival mode, it's not that hard to take down skeletons. It's mostly in hardcore. I'm not seeing anything too good. I don't need the redstone. I'm not a big redstone builder. I think for the most part, we're pretty set, though. But I'll let you guys know if I find anything else. Okay, there really wasn't anything else for us to hey, get out of my bed. There wasn't anything else for us to explore. So I'm back at the house now, but let's go over everything we got. And also, I want to make a little pond for my axolotl here. Let's just throw everything in the chest. Oh, we also have the cool new glow ink sacks. So let me see something really fast. What kind of flowers do we have? We have the blue ones. Let's take the orange one. Let's see how this looks. We have the orange tulip, and then let's make... I guess we can only do a spurs sign. I just kind of want to... Oh, we can do oak. I just want to experiment with this and see how this new sign thing works. So we have a sign. Let's go outside and call it JWhisp's house, I guess. We can put it right here. JWhisp's house. And then we can take the orange dye and make it orange. And then the ink sac and make it glow. And boom! Glow and behold! Another new advancement in 1.17. And it's pretty cool. So let's grab the bucket and another bucket. As well as, should I grab anything else? I guess I'll grab some flowers. I'm not sure what I want to do here. I just want to make like a tiny little pond for our axolotl. And we can also name the axolotl to make sure he doesn't despawn. So again, if you have any naming suggestions for the axolotl, let me know down below. Where do I have room? Oh, I guess... There's a little pond right here already. Let's do this. Let's take the pond that's already here and make it a little bit better, a little more suited for an axolotl. I think that's a good idea. Let me see what we can do. So we take care of that tree, and then we should probably make it a little bit bigger. Like, I'll just dig down, maybe like one more block around some of here, so it's a little bit bigger. If we make it a certain size, we can actually get fish to spawn in this pond, so maybe I will make it a tiny bit bigger. But, okay. We're doing pretty good here. I think I'll probably just put the axolotl in here and then also decorate it a bit around the pond and change the shape of the pond to make it look a little bit nicer. So let's experiment with some things that we can do. Alright, so to make it look a little nicer, I made the pond a little bit bigger. Experimented with some chairs, I'm not sure. I added a bench over there and then a chair here. And I like this chair design, but I don't know, I feel like it looks too much like a chair that you would see inside of a house, not outside of a pond. So I might change it, but I was just experimenting with some stuff, and then I added some small light posts. But to finish off any Minecraft outdoor build, to make it look 10 times better, of course, you have to add copious amounts of bone meal and destroy the double high grass. This is what I pretty much do anytime I make an outdoor build, but it just makes it look so much better. It adds grass, it adds flowers, it just adds detail and texture to everything, and makes it look a whole lot nicer. So now that it's done, let's see how it looks. Let's also fix this area. I'll eventually make this whole area look a bit nicer by eventually making this path maybe look a bit better and, you know, adding a path of my own. But for now, this works fine. It's sort of, this little pond is sort of incorporated in the village, and I like it. So now that we have that, let's actually take some of our own flowers and see what we can do to make this whole area look a bit better. Let's add some of our own flowers, make it look a bit fancier, make it look a tiny bit better. I think it'll look cool. I only have a few of these double high flowers, but we can add some more little flowers around here just to make it look a lot better. I think flowers just really make everything look so much nicer in Minecraft. Let's see, let's put that there. Let's put this one right over here. And this one here. I don't know, I'm just kind of placing them randomly, but I think it looks pretty cool. And we have our nice little pond, and of course, we have our perfect little axolotl buddy. Now, I only have one axolotl right now, and so I'm not sure I want to let this axolotl just swim around freely. I think I want to wait till I get another axolotl, just to be safe, just to be careful. Because axolotls will sometimes, you know, if it's nighttime, axolotls will sometimes fight drowned or zombies, or sometimes go on land and kill themselves. But if they fight drowns, the drowns can actually hurt the axolotls and kill your pet axolotl. That happened to me in my hardcore survival let's play. So I'd feel much safer waiting till I have 2 axolotls so that I can breed them and pretty much have an infinite army of axolotls. I'll maybe also make an indoor axolotl aquarium just so it's a bit safer. So until I have my axolotl named and I have another one, this pond is just decorative, but in the future we will have cute little axolotls that won't only look cute but will help serve to protect the village because they do act as a little companion. But there we go, just a small little pond next to our house, and it makes the whole area look a heck of a lot nicer, I think. But anyways, guys, that is all for today's episode. I really hope you enjoyed. Hopefully you found some useful things about mining and maybe some inspiration for your own pond designs in your survival worlds. If you did enjoy, consider leaving a like, subscribing, all that good stuff. It really does mean a lot, and I really do appreciate it. But like I said, that's all for this one. I'm JWhisp, and I will see you guys all in the next episode.